Excuse my pajama looking outfit. In today's video, I'm going to show you my camper trailer that I built. Today, we're just gonna walk around the trailer and I'll show you all the features. Let's get into it. So this is the living side. I'll keep my barbecue up here. My little Weber, normally I put it on the table. Then here we've got the swing out TV, 24 inches. Here normally it's got just enough gap so I can hold the ladder for the rooftop tent. I'm not gonna open the rooftop tent, you know how rooftop tent works. If you wanna see, look on YouTube. 23.0 Saber rooftop tent. Slide fridge. This is a 75-liter Australia fridge. Plenty of storage. It's a dual zone. It can be freeze and freezer. Put it away. Here I got some extra pillars. 2 XDM drawers from BCF. Keep all the bits and pieces here, like the lid for the dog, some fan for the rooftop tent, a mirror, all the stuff that you need when you go camping. On the bottom one I got some lids, the pegs, the ropes, gloves, the hose for the shower. This is a bottle opener. If you want, we got a chopping board or table here. Nice and handy. I'm gonna pull out the kitchen now, I'll show you. Press down, the kitchen comes out. Fold down table. Up here on the corner, I keep the leg for the kitchen. I've made that. It's just 2 tubes into each other with a welded nut. Just unscrew it, put it up here, pull up and tight. So now it's nice and stable. All the plates and storage under the sink, cutleries, thongs, plates and all the kitchen stuff, bowls, the glasses, everything under there, the sponges. This is a foldable bucket which I normally use under here for the wastewater. Down here, pull this one down to catch all the water. Folds like that. This is my cooktop that I normally put on the table. The 2 tables, they up here. Plenty of storage. We keep both chairs, all the toiletry, 2 tables. And on the back there is a tub with the coffee machine and the toaster. Here we got a couple of switches, USB that I broke. This is the roof light. This is the lights inside. It goes amber and white. And then you got a couple of lights up here as well. This is the outlet for the inverter, and this is the screen to turn on and off the inverter, which is on the other side. I'll show you. So this is the living side. I'm gonna go around the other side and show you all the electrical. Another thing I forgot to mention was the water pump, which is under there, Kickass. And this is my water reader to see how much water I've got left. So this is what I call the electrical side, the left-hand side of the trailer. I've got a 2000 watt Kickass inverter, our energy battery monitor, a Pioneer head unit, which has got speakers, 2 speakers on this side and 2 speakers on the other side. It's USB and Bluetooth. Here I've got a fire extinguisher, you never know when you need one. Here we've got the instant hot water by Kickass and all the plumbing. It's going through the water tank, which is underneath. This is just a mat just to cover the carpet a little bit. As you can see, it's a little bit dusty. I just wanted to show you. And here we got a battery. So this is a deep cycle battery by Century, and the capacity is 270 amps, which is huge. The only downside of this battery not being lithium is that it's very heavy. It's over 80 kilos just for a battery. First aid kit here, tackle nicely in there. This is the switchboard with a 40 amps Redarc BCDC charger. This is all the fuses, pops off. You can check all the fuses, they light up when one fuse is blown. spare main fuse, a big one right there. 2 Anderson plug. Obviously, one is an outlet for the solar panels. 12-volt plugs here, USB here. Radio, water pump, fridge, rear lights, and roof lights. This is a spare, and this is the internal lights, like the one on the other side. Amber and white. Of course, the Redarc sticker is a must when you buy King's product. On the front of the trailer we got, of course, our jockey wheel, the leveler to see if you are flat when you go to sleep, the 31-inch spare wheel tire on a mount that I've made, the beanbag right here, and then we got a 20-liter jerry can which I use for water normally, and a 3.5 kilos gas tank. And finally, down the rear of the trailer, we're going through all the features. These are LED custom lights from a Jeep JK. I had to cut the edge of it to make them fit flush. Obviously here we got some damage. It does happen. What do you do? This is the filler for the water tank, 80-liter water tank, which is underneath. Here we got our shower tent, which comes out like this. On this bracket of the shower tent, I hang the shower head, which attach from here with a long hose. Attach here on the bracket, and then you can have a shower just standing where I am at the moment. And obviously it's, you know, functional tap is very handy to have on the back here. Here we got the storage compartment, which of course is full. I normally keep here the walls for the 270 awning, which is attached on the right hand side. The tarp for a mat for the ground. This is the base for the shower, so you don't have to stand on the grass when there is running water and it gets all wet. And just behind there is the water tank. Of course, each corner has got 4 of these legs, so they obviously pull down, and then there is the winder here. So that helps stabilize the trailer when you're sleeping, so when you move around you don't shake. On the top here we got the rooftop tent by 230. Along this side we got the awning. Biggest downside of this trailer is leaf spring and not independent suspensions. The overall dimensions are 3.20 m length from the end of the shower tent to the toe ball, and the width is 1.60 m. So it's very small, compact, and especially light. You're looking around 850 kilos. My favorite things about this trailer is how compact it is, so the overall dimension, how easy it is to set up, how versatile it is, because it's not a fancy trailer, so I don't really care if it gets a bit scratched or dirty. I built it to use it. We spent about 75 nights in it since I built it, which is just a little bit over 2 years. An overall of 35 nights per year, which is not bad. It's very easy to tow, and it was really fun to build. 5 things I hate about the trailer. The paint. I wish I spent a little bit more money and got it done properly. Someone did a backyard job for me. It was $1,000 to paint the whole thing, but the primer hasn't been done properly, so as you can see here, it's easy to scratch. The paint flakes off really easily. Which overall is okay. So if you look very close, yeah, it's not the greatest, but now I've done it and it's gonna stay the way it is. Another thing I don't like about the trailer is the fact that it's got leaf springs, not independent suspensions, which through corrugated roads, and sometimes when there is a hole on the road, with the car is fine, but as soon as you hit the hole with the trailer, you can really feel it. The locks to lock the doors are not the greatest. I just bought them from Bunnings. I wish I spent a little bit more on locks. They just feel cheap. Number 4 is it was very hard to insure the trailer because no one insures homemade stuff, so I just have to put it as a home content for an agreed value. And number 5 is because it's being a massive learning curve for me. I never built a trailer before. I wish I spent a little bit more time on designing the layout, and maybe it's a little bit too tall for the overall length of the trailer, so I should have maybe built something a little bit longer and less tall. Overall, I'm really happy with it. We use it so much. It's ready to go. You hook it up on the car and it's ready to go. Very, very simple to set up and very quick as well. So the setup time for me was a big thing. As everyone know, who's got tent and gazebos, you know, you rock up a camp and all you want is just sit there and crack a beer instead of spending an hour setting up. This takes about 10 minutes to set up the tent and the awning, and probably 15-20 if you want to set up the walls around the awning. If you want to see how I built it, I'll leave you the link up here. Only about 15% of my viewers are subscribed to my channel. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. That will help me to make bigger and better videos.